Do you ever feel a deep pull towards solitude, a quiet contentment in the stillness of your own home, while the outside world buzzes with relentless activity? Perhaps you've been labeled as shy, antisocial, or even just plain weird for your preference to stay in. But what if I told you this inclination isn't a flaw, but a profound expression of your unique psychological makeup, a testament to the richness of your inner world? Carl Jung, the visionary psychologist who delved deep into the mysteries of the human psyche, offers profound insights into this preference. He reveals that choosing to stay home isn't about avoidance, but about a deep, intuitive connection to your own inner landscape, a journey of self-discovery that few truly understand. In this exploration, we'll unravel 6 key truths about introversion, using Jungian psychology as our guide, showing you how your preference for home is a powerful force in your journey of individuation. Prepare to discover the profound wisdom hidden within your love for staying in. The first truth lies in the direction of your energy. Unlike extroverts who channel their psychic energy outwards, towards the external world, introverts, as Jung would explain, direct their energy inwards. This is why social interactions can often be draining, while the quiet solitude of your home is revitalizing. Imagine your psyche as a vast ocean. For the introvert, the deepest currents flow within, a wellspring of creativity, reflection, and self-understanding. The external world, with its constant demands and stimulation, can feel like a relentless storm, threatening to overwhelm this delicate inner ecosystem. Home, then, becomes a sanctuary, a protected cove where the inner ocean can calm and replenish itself. This isn't about escaping life. It's about selectively engaging with it, choosing the moments and interactions that nourish your inner world rather than depleting it. This leads us to the second truth: your heightened sensitivity to external stimuli. Introverts are, in Jungian terms, more permeable to the world around them. Every interaction, every sound, every sight penetrates more deeply, affecting them on a more profound level. Think of it like this: an extrovert might be like a sturdy oak tree, relatively unaffected by the wind. An introvert is more like a willow, bending and swaying with every gust, absorbing the energy and information around them. In a world saturated with sensory input, this sensitivity can quickly become overwhelming, leading to exhaustion and a need to retreat to the quiet sanctuary of home. This isn't weakness, it's a powerful testament to your depth of perception, a profound capacity for empathy and understanding. Your home acts as a filter, a protective space, where you can process the intense sensory input of the world at your own pace. The third truth lies in the concept of the inferior function. In Jungian psychology, each of us possesses 4 psychological functions: thinking, feeling, sensing, and intuition. Our dominant function is the one we use most naturally and effectively. However, we also possess an inferior function, a less developed aspect of our personality, which can be challenging to access and manage. For many introverts, social interaction requires the use of their inferior function, leading to feelings of vulnerability, anxiety, and exhaustion. This isn't a personal failing, it's a natural consequence of the way your psyche is structured. It's the shadow side of your personality, the part that needs understanding, integration, and development. Recognizing this helps to reframe social discomfort, not as a personal deficiency, but as a crucial aspect of your individual growth. The work lies not in forcing yourself into uncomfortable social situations, but in understanding and accepting this less developed part of yourself. This understanding of the inferior function brings us to the crucial point of self-compassion. Introverts often hold themselves to impossibly high standards, particularly in social situations. The inherent difficulty of navigating social interactions, amplified by the inferior function, can lead to self-criticism and feelings of inadequacy. The narrative becomes, "I'm not good at this, therefore I am not good enough." This is a profoundly misleading and damaging narrative. Your introversion is not a flaw. It's a fundamental aspect of your personality, a lens through which you experience the world. It's a strength, not a weakness, offering unique perspectives and depths of understanding unavailable to those who are less sensitive. Consider the artist, meticulously crafting their work in solitude, drawing inspiration from the quiet corners of their inner world. The extroverted artist might thrive in collaborative environments, feeding off the energy of others. But the introverted artist finds their power in the stillness, the space for deep contemplation and refined expression. Their art often reflects a profound intimacy, a nuanced understanding of the human condition born from self-reflection and careful observation. This is not to say that introverts cannot collaborate or work effectively in teams. Many do so brilliantly, but their process, their approach, their rhythm is often different. They need space to recharge, to process, to integrate their experiences before sharing them with the world. The same principle applies to other areas of life. The introverted leader, for instance, might not be the one who commands attention with booming pronouncements, but the one who listens deeply, understanding the needs and concerns of their team, fostering a collaborative environment through thoughtful communication and quiet support. Their leadership is not less effective. It's simply different, quieter, perhaps more subtle, but ultimately more profound because it is rooted in genuine understanding and empathy. They excel in building strong, trusting relationships based on mutual respect and shared understanding, rather than outward displays of authority. This quiet strength is often overlooked in a society that prizes extroversion. We are constantly bombarded with messages celebrating the outgoing, the assertive, the socially adept. Introverts are often left feeling like they don't quite fit, that they are somehow deficient. But the truth is, the world needs introverts. We need their deep thinkers, their creative visionaries, their empathetic listeners, their quiet leaders. The challenge lies not in trying to become something you are not, but in embracing your introversion as a source of strength and celebrating the unique gifts it brings to the world. Understanding your introversion isn't about changing who you are. It's about understanding and accepting yourself, flaws and all, and appreciating the power of your quiet strength. The journey is about self-acceptance, not self-improvement in the conventional sense. It's about finding your rhythm, your pace, your own unique path to fulfillment. This journey of self-acceptance often begins with recognizing the subtle ways in which society subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, marginalizes introverts. Think about the workplace, for instance. Open-plan offices, designed for constant interaction and collaboration, can be incredibly draining for introverts who need quiet time to concentrate. Performance reviews might inadvertently favor those who are more vocal and assertive, overlooking the quiet contributions of introverts who might be more effective behind the scenes, meticulously crafting solutions or nurturing team relationships. Even social gatherings, intended to foster connection, can feel overwhelming for introverts, leaving them feeling exhausted and depleted rather than energized and refreshed. The pressure to conform to extroverted ideals can manifest in various ways. Introverts might find themselves constantly pushing themselves to participate in activities that drain their energy, leading to burnout and feelings of inadequacy. They might try to mask their introversion, pretending to be more outgoing than they are, leading to a sense of inauthenticity and disconnect. This constant performance can be incredibly taxing, leading to stress and anxiety. The key is to understand that these feelings are valid, and that there's nothing inherently wrong with needing time alone to recharge. Consider the creative process. Extroverted artists might find inspiration in bustling cafes or collaborative workshops, bouncing ideas off others and feeding off the collective energy. Introverted artists, however, might find their muse in the quiet solitude of their studio, allowing their thoughts and feelings to unfold organically without the pressure of external stimulation. The resulting art might be more introspective, more deeply personal, reflecting a unique inner landscape that's often overlooked in the clamor of the extroverted world. This doesn't diminish the value of extroverted art. It simply highlights the diverse and equally valuable contributions of different creative personalities. This difference extends beyond the artistic realm. Think about problem solving. While extroverts might thrive in brainstorming sessions, bouncing ideas off one another, introverts often excel in deep, focused analysis, meticulously examining details and identifying subtle nuances that others might miss. Their contributions might not be as immediately apparent, but they are often crucial to the success of a project. They are the quiet architects, carefully crafting solutions behind the scenes, ensuring the project's foundation is strong and stable. Their thoughtful approach, while seemingly less flashy, often leads to more sustainable and effective results. The world needs both the vibrant energy of extroverts and the quiet strength of introverts to truly thrive. It is in the balance, the interplay of these different energies, that true innovation and progress are found. Ignoring the needs and strengths of introverts is to diminish the potential of the whole. So how do we foster an environment where both introverts and extroverts can flourish? It begins with self-awareness. Introverts need to recognize their own needs and boundaries, learning to advocate for themselves without feeling guilty or selfish. This might involve politely declining invitations to events that feel overwhelming, or requesting quiet time during busy periods. It's about setting healthy limits, not about being antisocial. It's about prioritizing self-care and recognizing that recharging is not laziness, but a necessary component of productivity and well-being. Learning to say no gracefully is a powerful skill, freeing up energy for activities that truly nourish the soul. Similarly, extroverts need to understand and appreciate the introverted perspective. This involves recognizing that quietness doesn't equate to disinterest or disapproval. It's about understanding that introverts often process information internally, and that their contributions, though perhaps less outwardly expressive, are often deeply insightful and valuable. Extroverts can actively create space for introverts to contribute, offering opportunities for quiet reflection and individual work before group discussions. They can also learn to listen more attentively, allowing introverts the time and space to formulate their thoughts before speaking. This might involve incorporating structured quiet time into meetings or brainstorming sessions, or simply acknowledging the value of individual contributions. Workplace dynamics offer a prime example. Imagine a team tasked with developing a new product. The extroverts might lead the initial brainstorming sessions, generating a flurry of ideas and possibilities. However, it's the introverts who might then meticulously analyze these ideas, identifying potential flaws or unforeseen consequences. They might conduct thorough research, scrutinizing data and details that others might overlook, ensuring the product's viability and long-term success. The success of the project relies not on one personality type dominating, but on the synergistic interplay between both, valuing the different approaches and contributions. This principle extends to leadership styles. Effective leaders understand the importance of inclusivity, creating a work environment where everyone feels valued and respected, regardless of their personality type. This involves recognizing and adapting leadership styles to accommodate the needs of both introverts and extroverts. It might mean offering a variety of communication channels, from formal presentations to written reports, allowing individuals to express themselves in ways that feel comfortable and productive. It's about fostering a culture of open communication and mutual respect, where everyone feels empowered to contribute their unique talents and perspectives. The goal isn't to force introverts to become extroverts, or vice versa, but to create an environment where both can thrive, contributing their unique strengths to collective success. A diverse team, embracing both introverted and extroverted strengths, is a powerful and resilient team, capable of achieving remarkable things. The key is recognizing the inherent value in both and actively cultivating an environment where both can flourish. This understanding extends beyond the workplace. Consider educational settings, for instance. A classroom dominated by extroverted teaching styles, with constant group work and impromptu presentations, might leave introverted students feeling overwhelmed and unheard. These students, often deep thinkers and independent learners, might excel in environments that allow for self-paced learning, individual projects, and written assignments. Conversely, extroverted students might thrive in collaborative projects and lively class discussions. Effective educators recognize this diversity and adapt their teaching methodologies to cater to both learning styles. They might incorporate a blend of individual and group activities, providing opportunities for quiet reflection and collaborative learning. Written assignments allow introverted students to showcase their understanding in a comfortable manner, while group projects allow extroverts to shine. This balanced approach maximizes the learning potential of the entire class. Furthermore, consider social interactions outside of formal settings. Introverts often find social gatherings draining, preferring smaller, more intimate settings, where they can engage in meaningful conversations with a few close friends. Extroverts, on the other hand, often thrive in larger, more stimulating social environments. Understanding these differences prevents misinterpretations. An introvert's quiet demeanor shouldn't be mistaken for disinterest or aloofness. It's simply a reflection of their energy levels and preferred mode of social interaction. Extroverts can foster deeper connections with introverts by engaging in one-on-one conversations, actively listening to their perspectives, and respecting their need for quiet time to recharge. This mutual understanding fosters genuine connection and strengthens relationships. The key takeaway is the importance of recognizing and celebrating the unique contributions of both introverts and extroverts. It's not about changing who someone is, but about creating environments where everyone feels comfortable expressing themselves authentically and contributing their unique talents. This requires conscious effort, empathy, and a willingness to adapt and understand diverse perspectives. Building bridges between these personality types isn't about compromise. It's about synergy, recognizing that the strengths of one complement the strengths of the other, resulting in a more complete and successful outcome. By fostering inclusivity and understanding, we unlock the full potential of every individual and every team. Ultimately, embracing the inherent strengths of both introverts and extroverts fosters a richer, more dynamic learning and social environment. By understanding and accommodating diverse learning styles and social preferences, we create spaces where everyone can thrive, contributing their unique perspectives and talents to achieve collective success. This isn't merely about tolerance, but about celebrating the power of difference and harnessing the synergy that arises from a diverse community.